I've decided I want veggies, fresh, homegrown, pesticide-free veggies. Potatoes, tomatoes, herbs. We'll see where we end up, but point being, we need to start collecting materials in order to make it happen. We need a greenhouse for it. What you see behind me is the framework. It consists of logs I've collected over time, and they'll be perfect for it. But the way I see, you can use almost anything from sticks to 2x4s, natural logs, whatever takes you closer to building a framework. All right. The greenhouse we're going for is a sunken one, not a normal one, but a sunken into the ground so that we can hopefully benefit from the insulation of the ground and maybe some heat even. We'll see where we end up, but it's gonna allow us to grow vegetables well into the autumn, because around here climate isn't really user friendly when it comes to growing vegetables. I'm gonna use these two styrofoam boards here as bottom, back, and two sides. And the easiest way to go about it is, I mean, they're 1200 by 600 millimeters. So if I cut them just in half, I get 4 equally big pieces. Right? Then I managed to find these ones. Absolutely awesome. I mean, I think they're all handmade, right? And varying sizes. That's so cool. Let's see. So after that, I thought about putting these boxes on top of it. In order to keep the moist inside of it, so that, well, you get a little bit of a greenhouse effect. And I was thinking they will also put a little bit of spacing in between the big boxes and the small boxes, so that the sunlight can reach all of it, like so. Well, fingers crossed. Since I realized that most of you are not used to construction techniques, this is what you can do in order to measure things easier, right? What you do is you put the foldable ruler on the measurement you want. Hold it with your thumb like so. You put something on the end of the ruler to make a marking, right? You just move backwards like this. You get an even line all the way. It's super easy, right? For this, I'm going to use like a regular handsaw. I'm not sure what you guys call it, but we call it fogsvans. So gives you good precision. Actually get really nice cuts. Apply here. Just reach over. It doesn't snap, alright? Like that. 2 straight cuts. Perfect, right? Let's see. I'll do exactly the same with the next one. Follow the line, more or less. Not that picky, right? You can also, instead of reaching over, to grab the insulation there, the styrofoam, and slide it in over the board, right? Gives you a little bit more support, all right, like that. But I mean, it's up to you. Everybody works in different ways, right? Like that. Snap. Perfect. Now, went ahead and put it together because I don't want to bore you to tears with someone screwing pieces together, right? But this is what the finished product is. I used screws, but it's a matter of choice. I had them, so why not use them, right? And it is rock solid. So this one's gonna hold carrying around. It's gonna be able to take some wind because there's a lot of it here, so that comes in handy too. Just a second, we'll see. We'll bring this crate over just in case, just to load it in there and see if it's really snug. Actually, perfect, right? Ta-da! You see these? I mean, I could have taken them away, but point is, it doesn't have to be perfect. It only needs to work, right? It only needs to fulfill the purpose. So don't worry about it. Just put it together. And to those who don't have styrofoam, you can always use straw. Back in the day, people used to insulate with straw, different kind of cloth, cotton, whatever. As long as it keeps things warm and it creates a space where the air doesn't move, like we talked about before. So you get that heat, right? Let's see. Second box there. Put these ones in here, and that is a perfect fit. It's actually better than I thought it would be. So, even better, right? I kind of walked away from the idea of having fiber reinforced plastic, right? So this construction plastic is supposed to make the walls dry. I mean, like, it's supposed to keep the moist out of the insulation, and it lets through light. It is durable. It's meant to be UV resistant, to last for decades. So we're good. We're good. But anyway, I'll get back to it, and I'll bring you back when I'm closer to it. All right, guys. So we're back at it. What I did was make a frame in behind here that goes all the way around it and acts like a lid. I tossed some plastic over it. Started by fastening the front end, going corner to corner. Raised it a little bit in behind here because I wasn't 100% sure how the lid was gonna act when I open it, right? So I built a hinge for it. The lid opens up and I can work in under it and just let it slide back. Super satisfied. As you can tell, it's not always that important that everything is perfect, because dirty, crooked, plastic not straight. Hinge, I had to do that one twice because I wasn't really satisfied with it, but it turned out real well. So all in all, perfect. Here we go. Sneak preview time. Handle done. I feel I need to mention that when you're gonna fasten plastic, it's better to clamp it with another material that doesn't go straight through the plastic that easily, right? If you put that screw right into the plastic, it's gonna rip and everything comes loose. So use a piece of wood, anything to clamp it down, right? But I'm really happy with how this turned out. So let's see. And ta-da! There we are. Cool, huh?